Hey everyone, let's unbox, build, and take a look at the Aeroplane and Hospital Bed Race Car Pack by LEGO City. This is set number 60459, contains 70 pieces, retails for $9.99, and this set is provided by the LEGO Group for the review. Thank you, LEGO. So, this is obviously the hospital bed and the airplane. Doesn't look too bad. Here's the back of the box with all the various actions that this set can do. Yeah, what better way to take a look at this than to open it up and see what we have in the carton. Hoping all the graphics are printed on the bricks. So let me get myself situated here. And I don't see any stickers, which is cool. So it looks like we got a collaborative build. That's even better. I like those. And 2 bags of bricks. So it looks like each model is contained in its own bag. That's really nice. It's easy to build. Well, let's begin with bag 1, which is the airplane. Cool. I think I've seen some of these pieces in this color before. Now, these videos are just for fun. These are something I do as a hobby. Don't construe them as professional product reviews. These are just more or less my opinions on the build and the build stuff. Now, if you like my build installments, the second channel has a bunch of the longer ones. And yes, we are going to do the hand thing today. Isn't that cool? Not. Yeah. So right now we're doing the minifigure, and that'd be good for more of a retro style airplane there. So let's see here. Now I do take my time on the builds, so if you're looking for speed builds, you are on the wrong channel. I had somebody ask me, do you have speed build versions of these? No, I don't. There's no need to do speed builds of... Okay, she's got a single-sided head. And then essentially this is going to be the tour while we're building. That's the whole gig of this here. So, let's see. And she's got a compass in her hand. So we're spending more time on the figure than we are on the airplane. Huh. That's what she looks like right there. Nice print work, though, for the torso. And now we're going to start with the airplane. Take both hands and do it like this, and then set it on the table. That's what it shows there. I mean, it's kind of... It's kind of slowed down for you here. Now we can do that. Alright, and yeah, this is meant for little children, obviously. Now, let me go pick that up. And if you're looking for something that's been heavily edited, these are not edited. This is the whole goal of this is to sit down and build the set in its entirety. Well, at least we got some nice earth green pieces, but I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, I'm starting to get behind on comments again, guys and gals. I'm sorry. I've just got a lot of family things I got to deal with. So, and I need to make those videos on explaining that this is just a hobby. Some don't get that. I don't know. I don't know. So these are just really just quick builds, but at least you could share the build with a friend. Well, unlike some of the F1 cars, these actually come with some kind of controls in the front. So at least we're getting something there. And that's nothing like any airplane I've seen before. I mean, you know, I've seen those props around a few times. Now, if you really want your build to look good, see this little notch here? I face it on the inside. And I still got to get my dreaded taxes going, so that's why I'm trying to get the filming done until this is the last set I have to film. No more reviews after this, so I can start resuming on the tutorials. Depends on the order I release these in, and today is the 11th of January 2025. And that's what we have remaining for bag 1. And essentially, that's what it is. I'm just going to put him inside the airplane. Matter of fact, no, let's keep him out because I got to do the thumbnail. So we'll just set him there. Alright, now we're going to finish it up with bag 2. And at least each model comes with its own building guide. I'm hoping the graphics on the hospital bed are printed, but I have a feeling they are. Be good for a hospital mock. And yeah, I do sound tired too. So we're doing the surgeon. Okay, or it could be a patient too. Man, I'm just dropping parts today. Kind of not in the mood to build sets. I want to get into a mock that I want to do, but you know, I got other things I got to get done. Remember, guys, this is just a hobby of mine. So if I can get that on there, I cannot get this wig on there for some reason. There it is. And man, it's a bandage for the head. Pretty cool. And he's also got a bandage for the hand. First I got to find that. You spend more time doing the minifigures than you do the actual build. There we go. And in addition, he's got a helmet. I know one of you was asking about extra visors. Usually these do come with them. But not all helmets are the same though, so they have different visors for each. But if you have something like that, there you go. It's more like something you'd wear for space. See? Here's your extra visor. And now let's build the hospital bed. So he's done. And let's see. Yeah, I'm starting to see more of these little chassis pop up than anything here. But I did have a question as, do I enjoy doing reviews? You wanted me to be honest? Not really. It depends on the set. I don't mind building stuff, and that is indeed printed. But as far as for building from a pre-built design, no, I like to kind of tinker and troubleshoot. Why do I do these? Because it's an offer. Once I accept it, I have to do it. So it's not like I can just throw it in my stash and get to it whenever I can, because Lego will probably frown upon that. These have to be done at a certain time anyway, so I can't just sit on them. But it's good because, it's somewhat of a source of parts. Most of these I'll probably never use, to be honest, but for the ones I do use, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the last set I have to do in this batch that they sent me. And then I can get on to my own customs. Why can't I do customs while I'm doing this? If you've seen this, if I did a room tour right now, it's mostly Lego set boxes. I don't have space to even put a full-fledged mock in here right now. That's the sad thing. I just don't have the space. I've got a place to store this stuff now, but I thought, well, I got some spare time. Let me start doing the videos now. Yes, the build's a bit slow for adults, so if you're looking at getting this set, these are pretty much city drop-in ready as an accessory, a space filler, but they are very slow. If you're looking for something very slow, you'll be doing a lot of page thumbing here. Here you go. One of you did mention, though, on my second channel that, you know, I was talking about the scratch parts. They also could be done in manufacture, too, because they dump them in a big bin. That is understandable. So it's not really how the set is packed, but it is a contributing factor to it. But I still think LEGO needs to take more care in packing sets than anything. I think that just bottoms out down there. Let's see. Yeah, it does. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Like I said, I always learn new stuff here. Okay. Something like you'd see on a bed. Too bad these didn't have these tubes on the top. Would have been cool. So if you're looking at making a heart monitor, this is printed right here. This would be a piece I may be inclined to get a few more of. So I may be just inclined to get those. And yeah, I just need to hopefully see them in Pick a Brick one day or Bricklink. Okay, and there you go. Not too bad, and that's what we have remaining for the build. Now for setting up the set here. And yeah, so these do indeed fit our figures. I'll just set them in their respective cars. It would be kind of cool. And I wish there was a place to store that. And let's put this over here. Yes, it looks kind of small. Maybe we can get up a little closer here. Be prepared. But, you know, hey, you gotta love my style of reviews. It's here. I mean, I don't... How do I come up with my scores and stuff? There we go. And that's kind of dark. Let's see if we can get some more light on that for you here. There we go. That's much better. And yeah, so basically you get 2 minifigures, 2 vehicles. You know, if you have the other race car, that what was that one? No Limits. That ramp. This would work probably for that. And honestly, that's it for the set. And it's a nice quick build. And in addition, 2 people can build this at the same time. For only being 70 pieces, that's pretty cool. Well, we're going to go ahead. Before we do, let's focus that in there a bit for you here. Sometimes I forget. Let's begin the review with build experience. And more or less, the set did keep my interest. We're using Earth Blue and Earth Green, which were cool. They're not exactly bright colors, but the set still did keep my interest, especially with these colors. Build quality seems average. We don't have anything fall off, but these grills can move around and stuff. But in addition to that, that is printed, which is even better. So you don't have to fuss with stickers on the set. But I think the build quality on these are pretty average for them being Lego City cars. Now, play value is pretty good with this one. Obviously, you can put these in your city, and you can just reach over, put them in your roads, and then make a nice, good clutter item for a Lego City. In addition to this would probably be compatible with other Lego racing sets, or you can just use them just as funny cars or just something to set on your roads just to kind of fill a hole in your city. So that's basically what it is. But you can play with these just as a set itself. So that's really good. So these are pretty good just for that. And in addition, it is a group build, so up to 2 people can assemble the set at the same time. It's divided perfectly, so this would be a really good one. But that's up to you to figure out who's going to build what. So pretty good there. So my final score on this set is going to be a 10 out of 10, just mainly because it is a collaborative build. It's easy to assemble. and they're complete models. So you just reach over, put them up, and put them in your city. And that's it. That's all there is to the set here. It's just a nice small build to spin with a friend. But tell me what you think.